Hello.
Hi, Tyler.
What is up? How are you?
Mr. Saving Grace.
What can I do for you?
Well, I've actually been following you for about 6 weeks now and have been avoiding calling you. I have Lyme, endometriosis, hypothyroid, and postmenopausal. And I'm actually down 15 pounds and 13 and a half inches in just 6 weeks.
Let's go. How many 6 weeks you're down 15 freaking pounds?
Yes. Yep, 15 pounds. And my story is actually kind of a little long, but I don't want to get into it for you. But 10 years I've been struggling with Lyme disease and was bedridden for 2.5 years. And so a lot of the times when I started gaining weight, my family would tell me, well, at least you're not in bed and you're not paralyzed like you were. You're getting up and getting around. Your weight doesn't matter. And so for a long time, I took that as, you're right. And it gradually started getting worse, and my weight started going up and going up and going up. And I finally hit the 200-pound mark, and I said, I just can't do this anymore. I know I'm capable of losing weight and being healthy, and I just need to do it. And I actually found you, like I said, 6 weeks ago, and you've saved my life.
I love this call. This is why I do this. Like, I can't thank you enough for calling in. But look, I didn't do anything. You did it.
But you're what I needed to hear. You're what I needed to find online. And you're the push that I needed. And I appreciate you so much and what you do for everybody. And what you've done for me.
I can't thank you enough for calling in. Seriously.
This is why I didn't want to call, because I knew I would get emotional.
It's life-changing. Getting healthy and losing weight. People struggle with weight loss their whole life. People have been telling you to do so many different things, and they didn't work.
Yeah.
And you did this, and now it works. It's emotional. I get it. Don't be upset that you're on the phone crying with me right now. It is life-changing. That is why I love doing these one-on-one calls.
I'm emotional because I missed out on so much of my children's lives being sick and in bed and paralyzed in a wheelchair with Lyme disease. And I finally got past that, but I was on a lot of medication to try and heal my body. But I went 2.5 years misdiagnosed, so I have a lot of nerve damage and that kind of stuff. So I'm still on pain medication. So I always thought, well, I'm on pain medication, I'm not going to be able to lose weight. And then, of course, menopause hit, and I really definitely thought I was not going to be able to lose weight at that point. And then when I found you, I said, I just have to start. I kept hearing your words in my head, you just need to start. And after day one, I started, and I was in bed every day, just sleeping my days away because I couldn't sleep at night, and I was in so much pain, and I had no energy. I was probably eating 600 to 900 calories a day, forcing myself to just eat. And then when I said, well, gosh, I know I'm not eating enough calories. Maybe if I just eat what I want, but healthily, and up to 1,200 calories and force myself, then I'll be okay. And that's when I kept starting to still continually gradually gain weight over like a 9-month course. And like I said, when I hit the 200 pounds, I said, I need to do something, and I didn't know what. But then I came across you, and it was just like something went off in my mind and said, I have to do this. And I said, how am I ever going to eat 1,600 calories if I can't eat 12? But I was forcing myself the first few days. I was really forcing myself. I knew I needed to do that, not just for my health, but for myself, for my own good. And after I finally started eating those 1,600 calories 3-4 days in a row, I didn't crave anything else. I just wanted to eat, and I wanted to eat meat and vegetables. And I just wanted to eat when it was time to eat. I was actually hungry. And I was no longer tired. That was the thing. I was so tired all the time. I had no energy to do anything. I couldn't sit up with my husband. At night when he got home, I was just exhausted. And this has changed my life. And then after week 1, I know I've posted this on many of your lives. After week 1, my husband said, "What are you doing? I need to do this with you." And it was the best thing. He actually was down 10 pounds in the first week, which I hated him for. But, you know, he's there to support me and do anything that he can, and I appreciate that so much. And I actually posted on your live last night, the only thing I hate is that at midnight I'm preparing his lunches and his breakfast while I watch you. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it because I know he's getting healthy as well. Last year he was actually diagnosed with bladder cancer, and he said, "I should never have started eating healthy. Now look at me, I have cancer." And I laugh about that, but I said, "You still need to eat healthy." I almost lost him that time. And then a couple weeks later, after he had bladder cancer surgery, he had his bladder removed and his prostate removed. He actually passed out at home on me with a double, in his lungs, he had blood clot in his lung, a double saddle pulmonal. Anyway, he passed out and he had 2 blood clots in his lungs, and they said people don't normally survive that. And he did. And so, again, shortly after that, a few weeks later, then he had full body toxic shock, and survived that. So, yes, I see on your site someone said pulmonary embolism. Yes, that's what he had. And he survived the toxic shock as well. And now it's time for us to get healthy together. And just by watching you, like I said, I watch you morning and night. I'm in both of your lives every day, and it gets me through. And I just appreciate you and everything that you do and your heart for people. I call you my saving grace, and I will call you that forever. You truly have helped me, and I appreciate you. And we have the same birthday, so that makes you super cool.
It's July 12th?
Yeah. Except I'm going to be 50, and you're only going to be like 29 or 30.
I was going to say, are you born 93 too?
I was born in 72. I'm going to be 50 years old.
Nice. The big 5-0.
Yeah, and I felt 95 for the past several years, and I'm actually now starting to feel like I'm 21 again. I feel so alive. And I still have a lot of neurological issues from the Lyme, but you have saved me, and I appreciate you. And I just wanted to call in and let you know that you're helping people and you're saving lives with every phone call that you take. And I truly appreciate you.
It means, seriously, you don't understand. Like, it means the world to me that you called in, gave me the update, and that you'd made the changes. You did what you needed to do, and that's my biggest thing with people. Like, I can't make anyone change. I could tell you the whole secret handshake, but if you don't do it, you'll never see the results. And I applaud you for doing that. You've been doing it for 6 weeks. You're doing amazing. You're seeing the results, and you could have easily quit on day 2, where majority of people quit. Shoot.
And I have done that. I have started to do things that I know I needed to do, and then a few days later, when I don't see results, I quit. And listening to the phone calls this morning, the lady that was making, well, what can I have this or can I have that? She just has to do it, and she has to have faith in herself and know that she can do it. If I can do it, hell, anybody can do it. Because, like I said, I always feel sick to my stomach because I've been on so many antibiotics for my Lyme that my whole stomach and everything was just destroyed. My hormones were destroyed, everything, all my levels, everything is just off. And eating the way that you have told me to eat has changed everything. It's been a game changer. I can feel a difference in how my stomach feels. And the collagen has always helped me, and I stopped taking it for a while. And then when I found you, I said, I've got to try your collagen. And like I said, I got it a couple days ago, and I had to order a frother immediately because I'm like, what am I doing? I'm making a mess. But I'm going to take pictures with that too as well, because I feel like I've aged about 25 years just being sick. But hopefully in 4 weeks, like you said, I'll notice a difference as well. But I just, like I said, I didn't want to call in and be the blubbering fool.
You don't understand how much your call is going to impact thousands of people, not just the people listening right now. That's why I plead people to call me when they get results. You don't understand how many people are going to relate to your call. This is real, emotional, raw, real life struggles that people are going through.
Yeah, and that's why I said I just got a call, because like I said, it's been 6 weeks. And for me, with everything that I have going on just neurologically and even hormonally and everything that I'm going through, I thought I would never be able to lose a pound because I just kept gaining and kept gaining. And like you said, you're not eating enough calories. And I always had that mentality of your caller this morning that, well, if I eat more, then I'm just going to gain. And I've always kind of thought with like a body dysmorphia kind of thing where, well, if I eat that, I'm going to gain weight. Well, if I eat so much, I'm going to gain weight. But I know that's not the case. I just needed to do it. And I'm eating 3 or 4 times more than I ever have in my life. And like I said, I don't get on the scale much because otherwise I'll become a scaleaholic and I'll kick that thing all around the bathroom as many times. I'll pee and I'll get back on. I'll take a shirt off. I'll do whatever it takes to make it drop. And I just don't do that anymore. And every morning I have this big, huge mirror in my hallway, and I look and in the mirror when I go downstairs, and I can just see the difference, the inches. My clothes are starting to get looser. When I ride my motorcycle, I feel not as fluffy. It's just a huge change. And like I said, I feel alive again, and I just wanted to say thank you.
Hey, you got it. Like I said, though, like I can do whatever, but you did it. You found your why.
And for you, if I didn't find you, you have to take credit, Tyler. You are an amazing, genuine soul that so many people, you have touched their lives. And it's you that is helping people to push them to what they need to do. And I hope that you see that.
Now, I get that, but I can't take the credit when you're the one who made the changes. I can give you everything, how to do it, how I got others, but you did the hardest part, and that's making the change and doing what you have to do to get the results and everything. So,
and I agree with that. But like I said, if it wasn't for you, I would have never started. And I want you to take credit for what you're doing, because your heart is huge. And you have been an incredible help to so many people. In just the 6 weeks that I've been watching you, the phone calls I've cried to, the phone calls I've laughed with, and just you being there for people and putting out that time that you don't have to do is huge. And for me, it's been huge, and it's been the help that I need. And please take the credit, because you, like I said, I will always call you Mr. Saving Grace.
I'll take a little. I'll take a little, but your call literally on. I don't know if you're watching it live right now, but literally so many people are like, "Okay, I'm motivated to start now."
I can see the live. I have it on my laptop, but it's on mute. But yeah, I can see it, and I appreciate their comments, and I really hope it does give them that push to start. Because all it takes is, like you said, meal by meal, day by day, and I hear those words in my head. I hear your voice in my head every day when I start to think, gosh, is it ever going to come off faster? Or if I just feel like I'm having a bad day, I hear your words in my head your voice just echoes in there, you know, like I said, meal by meal, day by day, get the fat off the body, and you need to take credit for what you do.
I'll take a little, but I've been doing this forever. I know it's up to you. That's the reason you're getting results. You have your why.
My why is huge. Yeah. I just want to, I'm tired of being in the pictures too. My daughter just graduated college, and pictures made me sick. And I knew that I was already on my journey with you. And I thought, well, when I turn 50 on July 12th, I will not be hiding behind anybody in the pictures, because I'm going to be proud of how much I've accomplished. And I've accomplished it because you gave me that push. And like I said, I watch your lives every day. And for anybody who thinks they can't do it, come to your lives. It's family. People are helping people. They're you know, congratulating people and pushing people and telling them that they can do it. They're the support that I need every day, and I appreciate it. And like I said, if it weren't for you, you're a genuine, kind soul.
It means the world to me. I can't thank you enough for calling in, and even knowing that you are going to be super emotional with it. It's fine. It's an emotional world we live in, and it's just life-changing. Just like those are the things, and those are you hit the nail on the head. You don't like taking photos. You're just like a lot of people. You grab the kid, put him in front of you. Your face is in the photo, but you have the kid hide in the shield. And just getting your life back. Like, that's just what I just love about this. Like, getting healthy, eating right. You're out and about. You said you feel like you're 21 again.
Yeah. My body tells me otherwise with the pain that I still have neurologically, but energy-wise and all of that has just been, it's been twofold. It's just been crazy how much energy I have compared to, like I said, I was spending my days in bed all day long because I just didn't have the energy to go out or do anything. And now I'm actually up all day. I'm planting my vegetables in my garden, and I'm just trying to live the best I can.
I love it. You could have easily just given up. You could have easily said, forget it, I'm going to eat whatever I want. Like, there's no it's not going to help, yada, yada. So
yeah, I know when I eat the stuff that I shouldn't, I don't feel well, and I don't ever want to feel like that again. I felt sick for 10 years with Lyme disease. It was like a giant hangover every day, migraines and nausea and vomiting. And so now I don't eat healthy, I don't feel well, and I don't ever want to feel that feeling again. So if anybody says it's not sustainable, if you want to feel like crap every day, then eat the junk, but you're going to regret it. And I just want to feel good every day. I just want to live, and I want to feel good. And this has been what I needed to find. And it's because of you, because I came across you on TikTok, and you're that push I need every day.
And not only are you getting amazing results, your husband is now too.
Yeah, he's been struggling with his health, like I said, with the bladder cancer and everything he's been through. And I've noticed a difference too with his how he's feeling, his energy and that kind of stuff. And in the beginning, he was like, "So, what are we having for dinner?" I said, "What do you mean? What are we having for dinner? It's meat and veggies. No rice, no potato." I said, "Do you see any cooking on the stove?" I said, "Meat and veggies." He's like, "Oh," and then he would say, "Well, we're not having asparagus, are we?" Well, yes, we are, and you're gonna try some, little boy. So it's gotten to the point where he just knows we're having meat and vegetables for supper, and for lunches I make him salad with protein on his salad, and I give him snacks like roast beef and turkey with cheese roll up, just rolled up, and then he'll get I'll make deviled eggs for him for breakfast.
You're an amazing woman and an amazing wife.
I'm trying not to kill him too easily with, I don't have the fruit, and I love fruit, but I choose not to because, like you said, it can spike your insulin levels, and I just don't crave it. He craves that kind of stuff, and I don't. And I've said since I started with you that I've had a box of Good and Plenty candy are my absolute favorite. People hate black licorice. I love it. Makes me gross. That's okay. But I've had an open box on my counter since 2 days before I found you on TikTok. And I haven't once had the urge to even open that box and have a piece of candy. Probably just going to throw it away because I've stared at it long enough. But I just don't crave it. I don't crave any of that anymore. I just want to eat fresh fruit, fresh vegetables and meat, and that's it. And of course, my coffee. Can't live without my coffee.
Oh my God, I've had already 3 freaking coffees a day.
I'd be in the bathroom all day.
That's why I am in the bathroom all day.
But I won't take up any more of your time, Tyler, but I just wanted to let you know really what you're doing for so many and what you've done for me and how you've changed my life, and that I truly appreciate you.
Absolutely. It's why I do this, and I can't thank you enough for calling in, thanking you enough for starting. And your husband's one lucky dude to have you, because you're doing a lot of the stuff that he should be doing for himself, but you're doing it for him, and you're supporting him, and I'm glad that he's supporting you on it, because it kills me when I hear that the significant other isn't supportive of the other person. I'm like, you need to have that heart to heart. So I'm so happy you guys are doing this together, and it's going to be crazy to what happens within 1 year.
Yeah, I'm excited. Like I said, we've been married 25 years, so I'm so used to just kind of always been making his lunches and that kind of thing. But slowly, like I said, he used to have the sandwiches or whatever, and I no longer allow that in his lunches. And so if he wants to eat, he's going to eat what I put in there, but he's been so good. But yeah, I'd like to see, how much healthier we look at even 6 months from now.
Just from right now, you've already done the unthinkable of what people can't even do. The 1% don't even do this. So that's a problem. And I can't thank you enough. And I'm absolutely putting this on the podcast because people need to hear this. You don't know how many people you've already impacted, just the people watching this live.
I feel like a blubbering fool, but
don't. It is so emotional. You don't understand. When I get in, when someone really opens up on a call and really actually opens up, it's emotional. People are dropping tears all day. I got people on a call, 1 second sobbing, the next second crying of laughter. It's all emotional, and do not feel bad about it. It is so emotional. There are people crying themselves to sleep because they're desperately trying to lose weight, doing so many different desperate things to do it.
I've been there. I've been there with the tears at night, and I have insomnia as well. And I know that's part of the Lyme and all of that, but I also am noticing that it was also part of my nutrition, because since I started this, I've actually been sleeping better. I will put my earphones in and listen to your podcast as I go to sleep, and it kind of helps me because I hear other people, their journeys and how well they're doing, and I'm actually sleeping a lot better just by starting. You just have to start.
That's it. What would you say to anyone out there who's debating it or their first time listening?
Oh gosh, just do it. You're not getting anywhere by not doing it. If anything, you're gaining weight. And if you start, that's all you have to do. Day 2, day 3, by the end of week 1, you're going to be losing pounds that you haven't been able to lose in 6 months to a year. It just takes starting. You have nothing to lose but the weight.
You have been listening to me.
I have been listening to you. I can quote you.
You can quote. You can run the whole live for me.
But that's what helps me get through. And like I said, if I can start and do it, so can you. Just do it. You won't regret it.
I appreciate you a ton. You literally don't understand what type of impact you're going to make on people. It's just the reminder of why I do this.
And like I said, please take credit for what you do. You are saving lives, and you have saved mine, and I can't thank you enough.
Appreciate it. Keep doing what you're doing. And I want an update, all right? Before our birthday.
Okay, you got it.
Awesome. Have an amazing day.
You too, Tyler. Thank you so much.
You got it. Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's so funny, the days when I'm just like, what am I doing with my life? I always feel like I need to do more, and I feel like I'm doing nothing, and then I get a call like that, like, it's what drives me to do this. And like I said, I can do $1 million in product sales. Cool. But knowing that I've changed somebody's life, been a part of it, there's no better feeling than that. There's no better feeling than that. You guys heard it firsthand. You just have to start. If you guys joined that call late, it's going to be on the podcast network.